Welcome back, it's Nine, and today we have a lot to discuss. We've got Horizon Forbidden West reviews coming in now. Not all of them, but most of them are in. We got Capcom with a new game. We'll talk about that and how that could be big for PlayStation. And lastly, we'll be talking about Platinum Games willing to be acquired and what could be happening there. Now, let's start with Horizon Forbidden West and the reviews that have come in. It's got an 89 on Metacritic based on 100 reviews. I could see 15 more reviews coming in by the time it's all said and done, and I could see that maybe changing the score by a point. I don't see it changing it by more than that, so we could see a 90, could see an 89, or could see an 88. Overall, it's an amazing score. Like, there's no denying that. An 89 on Metacritic is an incredible score, given how many people are reviewing this project, and then we also have some odd reviews as well, some questionable reviews where we are seeing 6 out of 10, 6.5 out of 10, and it doesn't make sense. Based on everything that I've read and I've seen, it just seems when we're looking at a game like Horizon Forbidden West, it doesn't add up. But again, reviews are opinions, so everybody's got one, and they can vary drastically based on your interests and kind of what you're looking for in a game, or if maybe it's not your cup of tea. Like, if it's really not the kind of game you enjoy, then maybe we should have somebody else review the game. That way, to give it a fair chance for the audience that are going out and buying these games, because the ones that are going out and buying these games, they're expecting a type of game that Horizon is, an action-adventure, third-person game, and so they're likely going to like what it has to offer, at least based on everything that we've seen. And based on everything that we've seen, we have 96 positive reviews, 15 10 out of 10 reviews, 4 mixed reviews, and it just seems like there's nothing really bad about this game. There's some nitpicking that you can do, at least from what I've read, so it's not perfect by any means, but a 10 out of 10 doesn't mean perfect. It never has when it comes to reviewing video games. It's clear. Some people do think that's what it is, but it actually is not. We also have Digital Foundry highly complimenting the graphics of Horizon. They're so impressed with what this game does on a technical level that they are just blown back by it. And they actually recommend you play this in fidelity mode or quality mode, as it's quite the difference between performance and fidelity. So if you really want that 4K, all these fancy features that get added and turned on, you probably want to play on fidelity mode. But if all you care about is that 60 FPS, well, guess what? You got performance mode as well, which is going to give that to you. So overall, Horizon Forbidden West looks incredible. Some of the footage I've seen, I haven't looked too much at actual footage because I want to be surprised. I don't want to spoil it for myself. But overall, what I'm reading, people are very impressed by it. And it's something that Guerrilla Games should be proud of. It's something that I'm sure PlayStation is proud of. And the teams that all worked on this, they did an incredible job. And I can't wait to experience it for myself. We are going to be doing an unboxing of the Regala Edition, which I have ordered for myself. And I will be reviewing it, but I will be doing a thorough quality playthrough to really bring a productive review to you guys, so as to not kind of just like push it out as fast as I can and not really get everything the game has to offer. Yeah, so Horizon Forbidden West, amazing. Congratulations to Guerrilla Games. Let me know what you guys think. Next up, Capcom and their new game. So they have a countdown reveal for Sunday, February 20th at 1 a.m. Eastern. This coincides with the conclusion of the Street Fighter Pro Tour season final. Also, the Street Fighter 35th anniversary, and Capcom confirmed it would celebrate the occasion. So the question is, could this be a Street Fighter game reveal? Could this be Resident Evil? Or could this be nothing? As I've seen all different speculation on this, but the biggest one seems to be Street Fighter. So if you remember, in 2017, Capcom released the anniversary collection for the 30th anniversary. So they're thinking, hey, maybe they're going to do something for the 35th anniversary. And with that said, if it is Street Fighter 6, this could be a PlayStation and PC exclusive, given Capcom's relationship and them working together to make Street Fighter 5 with Sony, right? Like, so this could definitely be something that happens here. Now, I personally am a huge Street Fighter fan. I love Street Fighter. I played a lot of Street Fighter 5, Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter 2 Turbo. I played a lot of Street Fighter in my time, and this would be a massive reveal for me, as I absolutely adore Street Fighter and the characters and the music and the gameplay. It's an incredible franchise, and it's one that I'll always play forever. As long as I can play video games, I'll be playing these Street Fighter games. And so it's looking like we could see a new game here. And if that happens, this is going to be huge for PlayStation fans, for Street Fighter fans in general, depending on what direction this goes in. And this could always end up being an Xbox game as well, right? They could just say PlayStation, PC, Xbox, maybe even Nintendo Switch, who knows? But just because of their previous relationship with Sony and seeing how they did Street Fighter V, I could see them doing Street Fighter 6 as well. So I just think that that wouldn't be off the table. And if it is an exclusive, that's great for PlayStation fans. But only time will tell, and we'll see what happens there. Now, next up, we're talking about Platinum Games willing to be acquired. So speaking with VGC, President and CEO Atsushi Inaba said he was open to the possibility of being acquired as long as they were afforded the same independence that Activision has. In quotes, "The most important thing for us is to have the freedom to make the game that we want to make. What I hear about the recent acquisitions, I don't think Microsoft is going to start micromanaging Activision to where they take away all their freedom. I don't think it's going to be a relationship like that." So as you know, Microsoft, Sony, or Nintendo could all potentially buy them. Like, these are all companies that are on the table. I personally would like to see Square Enix buy them. It seems like they would fit the best, right? And that would keep Platinum Games multi-plat as well, as they've worked on Nintendo games, Bayonetta, right? They've worked on PlayStation games, Nier Automata, and then they were going to make Scalebound for Microsoft, and I hear they're talking about that again. I don't know if that's going to happen again. I think that might be a rumor, but that could happen again. And so if they stay with Square Enix, I feel like we could definitely see them make games for all platforms as they want to. That sounds to be what they want to do. Now, I feel like if Sony bought them, chances are they wouldn't anyway, but if they did, I could see them end up going PlayStation exclusive. I think if Nintendo bought them, they're going Nintendo exclusive. Microsoft might keep them third party, as they've done that with other teams, but Square Enix makes the most sense to me, at least. And I would love to see what they do with that, right? Like, so could we see some projects get a further backing from a company like Square Enix? Could we see them maybe even work on some Square Enix original IP, maybe some Final Fantasy games, maybe some Kingdom Hearts games, maybe something else? Who knows? I feel like they would do really well teaming up, and I feel like we could get some really good projects out of them. And they've worked together before, so it makes a lot of sense for them to go together. Will they even get acquired? Probably not. Who knows? Maybe they do. I don't feel like any team is really looking at them like that, at least as far as I see it. I don't think Sony's looking at Platinum Games like, we need them. I don't think so. I think Nintendo would benefit from them. I feel like Microsoft probably won't jump in on them. Like, they've already spent a lot of money, and I don't know that Platinum Games is a perfect fit with Microsoft anyway. So, yeah, Square Enix, maybe Nintendo. We'll see what happens. But that's all I have for you guys in today's video. I would love to hear from you. Please let me know in the comments what you think of these Metacritic reviews for Horizon Forbidden West. What do you think of this Capcom game that's being counted down to? Do you think it's Street Fighter? Do you think it's Resident Evil? Do you think it's nothing? How do you feel about Platinum Games? Do you want to see Sony acquire them, or do you want to see someone else, or do you want nobody to acquire them? Let me know in the comments. And as always, if you have not subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to get notified about all my upcoming videos, and hit the like button. It helps the channel a ton. And please don't forget to share this video out as well. You can follow me on Twitter and Twitch. Links will be in the description. And we'll talk to you all on the next one. Take care.